Welcome fellow curious space lovers to our cosmic journey. Get ready to dive into the cosmos, expand your horizons, and ignite your passion for all things space. Buckle up, because the wonders of the universe await right here on the R. Hey, have you ever wondered how a satellite is sent to another planet from Earth? How is it possible? Sometimes I simply think about taking a spaceship and going to the moon. So let's know how spacecraft were sent to other planets. First, we must discuss why spacecraft are sent to other planets. Spacecraft are sent to other planets for various scientific, exploratory, and technological reasons like scientific exploration, search for life, geological understanding, technological advancement, preparation for future exploration, understanding the solar system, etc. Overall, sending spacecraft to other planets is a way to expand our knowledge of the cosmos, answer fundamental scientific questions, and drive technological progress while satisfying human curiosity about the universe. So, that's why space exploration is important to humans. We all heard about Chandrayaan's mission of ISRO. In this mission, they're sending a probe onto the moon's surface. How this will be done? Let's look into this here. An exciting concept will come up. The slingshot effect. Orbiting the Earth several times in a pattern of ellipses would increase the speed of spacecraft and reduce fuel consumption. This is a beneficiary process to send a probe or satellite to the moon or somewhere else. Almost every spacecraft which left Earth were sent by this slingshot effect. The slingshot effect mainly involves orbiting the satellites around the desired planet and releasing them when the spacecraft obtains the required velocity, as we saw how orbiting a probe is important in space exploration. Now let us know about the orbits and orbiting of satellites. Satellites stay in orbit due to a combination of their initial velocity and the gravitational force of the planet they are orbiting. This is known as the balance between centripetal force and gravitational force. When a satellite is launched into space, it is given an initial velocity that is fast enough to counteract the gravitational pull of the planet. As the satellite moves forward, it constantly falls towards the planet due to gravity, but its forward velocity prevents it from getting any closer. This results in a curved path around the planet, known as an orbit. Satellites consist of some thrusters which help them to increase speed or decrease speed in space. These thrusters help spacecraft to exit orbit or to stay in orbit. Also, these thrusters help to change the direction of the satellite. How do satellites determine the direction in space? Let's know which helps satellites to know the direction of space. Spacecraft use navigation systems to find directions in space. These systems often rely on star trackers, gyroscopes, and accelerometers to determine their orientation relative to known stars or other reference points. They also use radio signals from ground-based tracking stations and GPS to calculate their position and trajectory accurately. These technologies help spacecraft maintain their required directions. Spacecraft should maintain a certain velocity to orbit the selected planet. This velocity is called orbital velocity. Orbital velocity is the velocity at which a body revolves around the other body. Objects that travel in a uniform circular motion around the Earth are called to be in orbit. The velocity of this orbit depends on the distance between the object and the center of the Earth. To work the before phenomenon, we should introduce propulsion system in satellites. Propulsion system generates thrust and propels spacecraft into space. These are similar to rocket propulsion systems. There are different types of propulsions used in spacecraft, but the commonly used type is chemical propulsion. It involves the reaction of fuel and oxidizer to generate higher thrust, so all these components help us to create a successful spacecraft that can use in space exploration. For example, the mission of ISRO, which was famously known as Chandrayaan and Mangalyaan. These missions are successful because of orbiting technology, slingshot effect, propulsion system, and mainly communications. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies, and may your curiosity continue to reach new horizons. This is Nani, signing off.